Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Barcelona have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
And here's a chance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary. Kante gets rid without sophistication. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Deftly away. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, good-looking ball. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Oh, he's been caught napping! Romero getting this one clear. Costa Curta. Casemiro. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's gone back to the keeper. And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, they've got it again. And it's Drogba. Casemiro. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland. Haaland! And back to the goalkeeper. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Ødegaard. Forlan. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Forlan. That is a great ball. And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Maradona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Always onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Kante. Kante, he's had a hit! Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And they're back on the ball again. Drogba climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Beckham. Belletti. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Casemiro calmly anticipates. Haaland. That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and...
Fires from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Looking here to chip it through.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock.
Oh, terrible pass.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action, he's gone for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Messi, he's in! Messi! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And smartly... Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he'll shoot here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham. It's a throw-in. Oh, super fine. And Torres! Oh, it's come loose. Bayer trying to keep this in. Short changes him with that pass. And the ball's come loose here. Chance to shoot now. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Conte.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's played into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Costa Curta. Schneider. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cannavaro. Oh, tries a shot! It's there!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid.
Now the finish! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Santos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely
Big chance! That's another chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not.
He's through, it's one-on-one, and a shot! Really well taken goal. It is no contest, it is a landslide.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such...
Oh, he's been caught! Neymar! No, that's just wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. And it's Messi. Chance! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Substitution for
Really simple.
That's the throw. Keeper for either side, actually. Ronaldo attempts a clearance. Engages and has a look and has a go. And that may well be that. That is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Has a look and has a go. He has hit that forcefully.
This is the time you need that pace. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Bouten. And it's Sneijder. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Law. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ronaldo with the foul. Law, brilliantly cut out. Ruben Diaz gets good distance on it. Costa Curta. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Musiala. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Now there's a fight, hits one! And he's really put himself on the line here. Palmeiras with the corner, there first. Climbs up big! And now a sudden chance to counter. Casemiro, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's gone forward. That's a sharp pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. That's a sharp so we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Well, perhaps not. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has a go! Law. Beckham. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, that was well positioned and... Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Shevchenko! they continue each to cancel the other out. Ruben Dias looking for the runner. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Casemiro.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
The attendance for this match was
That's a little off target.
798.
Danger averted for now. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Beckham. And still we await the first breakthrough. For Van Bouten. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Palmeiras have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Decent hit! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 24.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Palmeiras are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now the finish! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Not the most accurate pass. Yamal.
Palmeiras clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Yamal. And here's Musiala.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's there to get it away.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He might be in here! He's through and all alone! And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldo gets good distance on it. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good alertness. Quarter of an hour played. Belletti.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Shevchenko. Chance to finish. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the ball's a good one here. Belletti. Nicely aimed pass. Van der Vaart. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's really well manoeuvred. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, a goal here just before half-target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it, plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Casemiro. Van Bouten. Costa Curta. Rivaldo. Casemiro. Rivaldo. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Saka. That's a sharp pass. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now that looks a decent ball. It could be in, and Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
No luck with that dink over the top. Van der Vaart. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Law. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Shevchenko, can he put it away? Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ruben Neves. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, what shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Good effort from distance. And he's managed to get rid. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Shevchenko. Isak. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe. Casemiro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ribéry. Maradona. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe. Great chance! He's got a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Back into the middle. Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Oh, what has hit one! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And the whistle goes for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. That gets things going for the second half. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Isaac. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Costa Curta.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Deftly away. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has been knocked clear. Maradona.
The attendance for this match was 72.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Donnarumma is there to clear.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Messi. Ribéry. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Isaac! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Mbappe! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Casemiro. That could spell trouble. Bellingham. Maradona. Oh, played right into his path. And he's there to get it away.
2 added minutes has been
Isaac.
indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Shevchenko. And the shot! Sticks it away!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that is that. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then...
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him.
Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lowe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best.
Law! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Adams gets it away. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Mbappe. Casemiro cuts out the pass. Schneider. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely...
Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lowe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Van Dijk with the clearance. And the volley. They're up to 5 corners now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Oh, nicely intercepted. Belts one. Aim forwards. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bellingham. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko got a shot away. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And that has been cleared.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's gone for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Bouten is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. That's a little off target. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. And it's Batistuta. Doué. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Oh, and he's through the middle. And Batistuta! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Could be danger here. Law! It's a pretty loose pass. Van Bouten. Back into the middle. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now it's Batistuta. Doué. Doué had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Belletti. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And a shot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Real chance!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Ribéry. Pedri cuts it out. And that's that. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kante cuts it out. Shevchenko. Conte. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Conte. Now it's De Bruyne. There's the shot! There it is! And it's Iran who take the lead!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Iran have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And on! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Maradona.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne, given the lift of his goal.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Iran have the chance to go the other way. Serginho.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. Messi. And that's been intercepted. Has a look and has a go.
There will be 1 minute added
Costa
time.
Curta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously, things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And it's been given away. Toni Kroos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Casemiro. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Maradona. That's a nicely measured pass. Can he finish? They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Iran clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Costa Curta. And here's Shevchenko. Maradona has created one goal already. De Bruyne. Now it's Owen. Real chance! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Iran find a position of real strength now. Costa Curta. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pinches it off him. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi! Messi! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, they could be caught out here, and the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's...
Law! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Into the last 5 minutes. Julie. Nice defending, physical and effective. Kroos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's in on goal! Shot at goal! He scores! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And now, to all members of
How
the
would you
crowd,
sum up what
I'd
we've
like to
witnessed,
ask
Jim?
you to
Well,
join
Peter,
me in
I
wishing
really
our
couldn't see
birthday
what this
boy
team
a
was
very
trying to
special
achieve,
birthday.
whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Quality ball. Nicely worked. Cavani. Oh, he's hits one! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Tonali. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta. Petit. De Bruyne. Neymar. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona have reclaimed it.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Interesting ball. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. Cavani. Messi. Spread out to the left. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Almost half an hour in now. Shevchenko! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for...
And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tonali getting this one clear. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. And he's had a hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
There will be 1 minute
Conte.
time.
Oh, terrible! Mohamed Salah! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Barcelona coming so close to levelling matters with the last action before the break. As it is, they trail by 1.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe, Messi. Now it's Cavani. Real chance here. Costa Curta. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Messi. He's tried one! Van Dijk. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, there's a probing ball.
This match was 71,550.
And that has been cut short. Now it's Shevchenko. Goes looking wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Shevchenko. Gently done. Neatly clipped into space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Petit. Messi. Messi will... And Messi!
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for the header! And he's following up! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort! Cavani at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Colombia could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a...
Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Times cohesive, very capable. Times cohesive. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Neymar. Decent hit! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is just remarkable, the amount of... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's there to belt it away. De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot. Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Cavani. Now it's Batistuta.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
So much time and chance! It's a goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Madrid finding their passes. Oh, that's a key interception. Plays a delicate ball. Chance with a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's De Bruyne. Cannavaro. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, no joy this time. Nicely aimed pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's straight offside. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's Mohamed Salah! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Petit, well seen, saw that coming.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. Now, can they get it back? And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Messi! And again! And another try! He's scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Cavani in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne. Messi. Scholes promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
The attendance for this match was
Messi.
72,300.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. He's going for goal. That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. He's gone for goal! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Barcelona have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Interesting ball. Good read, needed to be. Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it 4?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 24.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
18.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid have their second corner now.
18. Erling Haaland. Number 15. Mohamed Salah. Number 8. De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Petit. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, they've got it again. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone for goal! De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland! And that has kept the keeper on his toes. Threads one in.
4 added minutes. has
Looking
been
to
indicated.
set free a runner. Back into the middle. Oh, great ball! Can he put it away? They've done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Number 2.
There's the hit! Oh, it's there! And he celebrates.